So, the party is now teachers instead of students. Oh my god. And now, you guys have teacher life to contend with. And last time, we did like sort of a introductory type of thing to like being a teacher and doing a little bit of RP with the students. I just realized my stream labels are wrong. I did not. I need to restart that. Hang on, wait 1 second. There we go. That's correct now. All right. So, last session we ended off sort of them completing, their like kind of preliminary class to introduce the students and whatever and have their little bit of RP. Now we are returning to that day, and it is the end of class, or at least getting to the end of it. What would you all like?
Right. Let's see. I do believe everyone already went and had their little introductions. Um, we did a little question round,
We did a
had
little.
some little tests, had them do some physical exercise on behalf of Zeta. Uh,
They had to answer some questionnaires, make some tests. I think the only one who has not given the students a task was Sinsen.
but then again,
Eh,
you know, I don't
He-
think Zenzen really knows what she wants to do yet.
It's been a week. If there's nothing, then there's nothing. That's also fine.
Uh,
I
so
teach, smile.
Teaches.
Just teaches. I'm teaching.
I'm teaching. I'm teaching.
So with that, um, I'm just wondering if there are any questions from all of you so far. Anything that has been unclear? Anything that is still on your mind that we haven't covered at all, perhaps? I do know. I do still. I will come back to that question from Gnasi and Mariama on how we got to this position so fast. But honestly, don't hold out your hopes that you'll get some sort of quick skip answer to, you know, finishing your studies. I think we just got lucky in the end, but I'll try to come up with an answer that'll satisfy you.
The class kind of
Is it
like
really lucky?
nods in approval. You hear some like okays and
Is
yeah,
it really lucky, considering the level of problems we had to face? Was not enjoyable.
Well, given that, you might consider it the opposite of luck, then I suppose. Um,
Bad luck.
Misfortune.
Got called on
Yes.
a lot.
Um, but yes, as I was saying, are there still any questions, like anything that you guys are wondering that, like, you've personally struggled with that you might need some help with, but that has not, that none of us ever have brought up?
the whole class kind of like looks at you guys, looks at each other. Doesn't seem to be any particular questions.
No,
And
fair enough.
Barger kind of raises a hand a little bit half-heartedly as he looks towards out the window. And
Yes, Fadik, you have a question or a comment?
yes, I believe we're coming up at time. If I'm seeing about how much daylight we have, are we excused for the day?
that does seem to be about that time.
It's been a
Yeah,
productive first day.
as far as that is concerned, then yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover.
Same.
All right, very well.
Firefly scratches the side of her nose.
With that, you're all dismissed then.
All right.
Make sure to
Alright.
do your homework.
What?
She
Wait, you
Most
have
of the
homework
covers
class
her mouth.
already?
disperses, but then Ignasi and Miriam actually stay behind and come up to you guys.
So, what did you think of our first day as teachers? Because, well, we've never done this before.
Oh well,
Firefly
bad.
just slumped down, curling up.
Good
Ignasi
conversation.
just says is like, it's well, I guess standard day of school, I suppose. A new class. Well, maybe not new, but new to us fellow classmates. Overall, good for an introduction.
Hmm.
Anyways, me and Miriam actually wanted to talk to you about.
Sure, go ahead. That's what we're here for now.
Yes. We wanted to, for one time, for old time's sake, let's go out and have a drink together. And congratulations on becoming teachers.
Good thing.
Good?
Let me breathe an audible sigh of relief.
That's my
was
boy
wondering-
Malimbi. Slaps you
I
on
was-
the back. All
I was
right.
wonder- I was starting to get worried that things were going to be awkward between us due to the fact that we've been students before for the past 3 years. But
No
That's
problem,
cool.
no problem. This will, drop any kind of awkwardness. It also does this great place to the south, a big baobab tree. I don't know if you've been there yet. Let's go there.
that doesn't ring any bells. So I'm down.
Firefly just sighs.
Good. We can
Yeah,
catch up a little
I-
bit as you guys spent your lovely time moving out of the dormitory away from us.
Let's go get our students wasted.
I
Ignasi just kind of like chuckles.
I mean-
It's like, maybe not wasted, mate, but
Everything's
take the
relative.
edge off the day.
I mean, let's not refer
yeah,
to each other as student and teacher from this point on. Like, we're all friends here. Come on.
I agree.
None of us are better than the others.
Good. That's glad to hear.
yeah,
Well,
I
shall we?
don't
Unless you have
I
any
don't
kind of
drink.
hang-ups or things tying you down right now.
I don't drink.
They have tea as
yeah.
well.
That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Tea.
I don't drink either, but company is always welcome.
Yeah, that's the spirit, Zeta. You seem more sociable now, honestly.
I've been through some changes.
Good.
Your voice changed
Yeah.
just a little.
Let's get a change of scenery then, shall we?
Yes.
I'll stick to 1 or 2 drinks. Okay, Firefly. Is that all right with you?
Okay.
All right.
Fine.
The party is off. Spend some time with their former classmates, now students,
I'm
but
having
still
issues.
your friends.
Oh, see, I'm having a little bit of
Oh.
an issue loading the.
Don't
Loading
worry, it'll
the
take a
game,
moment.
but,
And I also
yeah.
remembered I didn't drop in a. So let me drop in a couple. I'll
Oh,
load that.
you had a whole ass map for this, huh?
A whole map, because I figured, perhaps I should
Yeah.
have a casual place, right? To
Nah,
have
nah,
prepared
you
in
have
case
a-
you guys
have
ever
a
need
map
it.
that it's going down.
That's what. That's populate some boys here. Yeah. Populate.
Moth.
Hey,
Yes,
you know what? The
indeed,
guy from the
moth.
tattoo shop. Why the fuck not?
Now the question is that moth alive? Because if it is, holy shit.
It's alive. Yeah, just guards to be fucking.
Why is there a dog?
Why not? Fucking dog, bro.
There's a dog. What dog doing?
What's a word that's associated with humans that I can find fucking art for?
Adventurer.
Peasant,
dog.
fucking commoner. Let's see, commoner. Commoner doesn't have art, bro. This is bullshit.
Yeah,
Leader.
who wants to look at a fucking peasant?
Who wants
Plebeians.
to look at a fucking peasant, bro? Like, Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck?
Wow.
What about noble? Nope, nah, I can't. Barrister? No, nah. Wow, there's no art
Moth.
for fucking humans. You know, what if I just type in human? Oh my god, there's no
That is
fucking
a
art
giant rainbow moth.
for motherfucking humans. There's no goddamn humans in this fucking game, bro. What the hell? Let me check
put a
my.
Mechi in here. Just put a Mechi in here.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
All the fucking random people that you've met in this campaign. That's right. Oh my god, you know? That just makes sense, and I should probably just do that. Let's see. Let me grab what the fuck? Oh, the org. Let's see. I can fucking amazing. Boom. He is just a random guy from place.
He
That
ran the
hangs out.
workshop that was flooded that we fixed.
Yeah. Fucking perfect. This works. LMAO. Nice. And oh, you know what? A person you met before. Why not?
God, what was it? Suma's was it sister? Oh. But, yeah.
And they're Lissetti's friend. Why the fuck not? Perfect. Some ambiance. Some ambiance, yes.
What the fuck? Am I the only one
Literal.
that heard that?
You know what the
What?
fuck was that?
What? What the
Who
fuck was that?
dying in the background?
Close my
What
doors.
was that scream? Look,
I don't know what dying you guys are talking about. Did it come from me?
I don't know because I was tabbed out at the time.
All right, let's
Like I was not tabbed at the Discord.
city. Might be the one with the chicken noise. Okay, good. It's not. All right. Welcome to the bar. Whoop. Yippee! It's bootyful. So, party. You
I don't
arrive.
think I've been here before.
The Baobab Bar.
Interesting thematic choice for the bar. I'd say I've been here before. What kind of stuff do they serve?
Honestly, a better question is what don't they serve?
See, now that's what I like to hear. I like.
I
Let's
like
not
the
stand
rainbow
around.
moth.
Like,
But it is quite charming.
really? Let's not stand around too much. Let's like find a place to sit.
Sure,
have
you
a
guys
very-
pick the seat.
We have a fairly large group. Like, is it probably the center table? Like the center tables are probably like the best place. Let's see. Because like I'm trying to look for a place where we could all sit. But it's like
Hmm.
I mean, this table's the only one like that's really big enough, so I guess center table.
The center?
a bunch of
And you
small
guys go
tables.
where you want. Maybe I should disable the fucking. That's fine. I have it invisible.
Everyone, let's take our seats at the center.
Just drag me to a spot. Because, oh, see, I'm still
We
not
could also
loaded.
like use this table with then like a few extra seats here at the center table, so like it's all still fairly close by.
And this
together.
was 8 seats. There's 2 people in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kick out people.
Yeah, kick them. Get the fuck out.
No, these are people we know.
Get them out. Move.
Wow. All right, you know, we don't have to be like, oh god, I see art on the ground here. No, you guys can move around the fucking chairs to like sit close to each other, right? It's fine.
True.
Yeah, Firefly moves the chair closer to Malimby.
Yeah, you
hey,
guys.
Hey, Natofu, right?
Beasts.
How have you been?
Oh, Malimbi, it's been great. You know, thanks for your help from before.
Oh, no worries. Has everything worked out so far?
Things have been great. The plants are growing and not overgrowing, and people are safe to visit the carnivorous garden city.
Good. No more like weird incantations written on the bark.
What?
That was with Natofu, right? Where we found.
No, that was at the school.
No.
The like ruins of the bark. That's what we're referring to, right?
Oh right, with Natofu, we that was all with the jellies and the oozes and shit.
Yeah.
That's where I deleted half of an encounter before we even saw it.
Yeah, the inner radiance torrent, fucking omega lol.
Oh no, right.
I was
that's
just like,
different-
you know, I might as
different
well
got
draw out
point.
the whole 120-foot line, right? Kills half an encounter.
Good. No more oozes.
No more oozes.
Good.
Can't believe I haven't gone to a place like this. It's kind of nice in here.
Yeah, it's a very nice little relaxing atmosphere. I'm sure that little changes, things get a little more rowdy and busy.
I know,
Malphite
right?
just leans into Malimby.
Miriam turns around. It's like I know, right? It's so much more vibrant because I feel like some bars they just get so dreary, you know.
We,
Everyone's drinking away their troubles rather than partying, live life.
it's so hard to find a good bar now. It's just it depends on the local like regulars that they get because it's very much the crowd makes a very big difference. Because even a place like this, if you get the wrong kind of people, it can still like dampen the experience a little bit. But I think even the company within will be fine. That's it. I'm not
I'm just-
drinking too much, so don't expect me to start eating fire again. Remember that from back in the day.
I'll do it with a belly full of alcohol. I want to see what happens.
I think we're gonna be casting fireball at that point.
I don't want you turning into another fireball.
Okay, that happened one time.
Only once?
I mean, the one should be enough, right?
You know, your safety standards are higher than mine. I've
What?
blown
Why,
up
how
a
many
fireball
fireballs
at
have
least 6 times.
I do sure hope that they were all different causes.
Yes, of course. Different every single time. I never make the same mistake twice. Then I guess, but
See,
what
there
about
you
that
go.
one time with the? Shut the fuck up, Ignacy.
Well, I think that answers that question.
She orders a drink and gets it, and immediately like just like slams it back.
Damn.
Firefly slightly hides behind Libby. Mm,
Even you can.
Anyways, so everyone, we had another reason for wanting to talk to you here, other than ways from the school. Me and
Don't do
Miriam,
favoritism.
we've no, maybe.
We're not
Maybe.
giving you better grades just for getting drinks
That's
with
fine.
us.
Anyways, that's not why.
No, I know. I'm just
Look,
joking.
look, all right. Look, mates. Me and Miriam, we've run into a few rooms around campus, and actually a few rooms around Nantambu. The reason why we wanted to come to this bar is one, this bar is amazing, but two, because this bar didn't have any runes around it. And I'm personally worried that this might be some like conspiracy for a Chilaxian invasion. And then Miriam interrupts and is just like, no. It's got to be. Got to be something else. It's got to be something grander. Something that'll teleport the whole school to another plane. Or maybe to the domain of one of old Mage Jatembe's enemies.
we don't even get a chance to be a teacher for a short amount of time. Just,
Miriam,
teaching normal stuff.
Ikenasi,
Mm.
before you start speculating about this being a ritual of some grand design, perhaps you could draw for us the rune so that we can, or one of the runes that you've seen.
Oh yeah, of course. Miriam like pulls out like opens her bag and then pulls out like a crumpled up piece of paper and rolls it out. Ignacy pulls out a scroll case with a much neater piece of paper, and he's like, "See, we have proof. We have some weird runes set up. I'm not sure exactly what they mean. This one, if you translate it to common, it shares the same name as star, but that's all I've really got."
Which star?
The one in the constellation for the Big Dipper. Polaris. That's the name for it in Mwangi. Yes, that's what.
We can
Well,
always
what?
try bringing it up to Professor Hot if
I
it's
will,
something that the Columbia knows
I mean,
about.
I mean, we are the teachers now, so.
I will talk to you about stars later, but how about, can I roll lore rituals to determine if they are right that these runes are part of some grand ritual? Because I'm very
So,
skeptic about
Yeah.
it.
Roll any magic
so,
skill, and you can
so wait, how did you
knowledge about this.
describe these runes?
They're not really sure what they're connected to. They're working with like disparate information right now. They have like a couple runes laid out, and then one of them happens to be the same name as a star. Know of. All right, 24 specifically for rituals. All right, you didn't.
Yeah, to know if these are part of like some grand ritual, which I'm very skeptical of.
So these runes do definitely seem related. They are probably pieces of a grander whole. They do match in that sense. You're not sure
I
what
roll
it is because
occultism?
it's like being basically given one sentence of a entire book, kind of. What did you say, Jetty? What would you like to Firefly
Can
to
I
do?
roll Can I roll occultism to see if I can see anything?
Sure.
Like if I realize anything?
Hmm.
Or no?
I mean, I can
Sorry.
always try and roll lore esoteric.
If anyone wants to make knowledge checks, you absolutely can.
27.
7,
25, unfortunately.
5. Alright. With Firefly's check, that is a critical success. You do glean a little bit more information. It seems the one rune being named Polaris is, well, not a coincidence. It definitely seems that these runes, when you piece them together, kind of definitely have something to do with astrology or constellations in some manner. You're just not sure what.
Firefly carefully makes her way next to them. Can I borrow your quill for a second?
Oh, sure, Firefly. Ignacy pulls from his coat a fountain pen.
Firefly draws the runes in a specific order. I think they're astrological signs, from what I can tell.
They
Well,
definitely connect.
they are part of a set, but I don't think they're part of some ritual. And if this is referring to the constellation with
We
our
don't
pole
gotta.
star, then it's unlikely that it's for something nefarious, as the pole star is in the constellation the Stare of Stars and is the cynosure.
I'm not sure we can rule out nefarious purposes quite yet. From the looks of it,
No,
this is just part of a larger whole.
no, I'm not saying we can't. I'll just say if you're going to use any constellation for some malevolent ritual, then something akin to
I
focusing
just
on
kind
the
of
worm
hope if we do get,
constellation is
if we,
more appropriate.
if we, I'm kind of hoping if we do get teleported to another plane, it's the plane of air. I have connections there.
You,
Firefly says
Connections.
it's a joke.
if we, Jenny, the last time I went to the
See,
plane of air,
Firefly knows.
I
I
fell
was
for a really long
joking, by
time.
the way.
I prefer to not go to the plane of air again.
Again?
What do you mean
I,
again?
his parents
Again,
are extra
planar
planal adventure.
planar adventures. So I would
Yeah,
have
okay, but I
been to
don't
many
assume you've
planes.
been to literally every plane in existence.
I've not
So
been to literally every plane.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I haven't been to hell, fortunately.
Anyway,
I
I'm
mean,
just
Want to thank
joking about. I'm just joking about the plane of air. But at least
Unfortunately.
I'd be at home there because I'm a kineticist. So
I understood.
no, we get it. Um, I'm gonna take down a copy of these runes real quick, and if you guys could also like try to recall where you found these, then like that might help.
Ooh, wait, are there bees right here? Ah, bees.
There are
Oh,
bees.
there's no.
You like jazz?
Like days. You like honey?
Fire, probably realizing. You might want to move on the other side of a limby. I can see.
Fine. Oh!
Wait. Oh shit!
Don't want to change it twice. Although I have heard
Yeah,
the
I just.
I mean, I'm
wildlife
literally
in here is
like
quite
right here,
friendly.
so you'll be fine.
Yeah, I realized that the moment I saw them.
If they're keeping bees here,
That's
Well, they
elixir
probably
that
have
I've been
really good
working on.
honeybees
I
then.
think I'm going to have to
yeah, I was
accelerate that
gonna see. I
research
was gonna say,
faster.
like, if they're keeping bees here, then they must have pretty decent meat, perhaps.
The irony is, I love the meat here. Yes. Oh, waiter. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Firefly's like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to drink. Should I try something? I've never drank before.
I mean,
I
look,
would encourage you to try something.
you're not gonna get drunk of like a single glass, so like you can try it.
Look, I think you would like meat. It's it's fermented bee juice that's alcoholic but sweet.
Why did
Firefly gives you a
why did bee
horrified
juice
look.
really bee juice? I
I
mean,
mean,
I
what do you
suppose.
call honey?
The
I mean,
absolute
I
most
mean, you could.
appetizing way to put it, I suppose.
True. I
Yes.
suppose they could have called it something much worse.
Oh, it could have been
Just
worse. He
wait.
could have called it like it is.
Just wait until I tell you what milk is.
Just wait until I tell you what cheese is.
I
Because realistically, cheese
Miriam?
is just a loaf.
No,
Cheese is just a loaf of milk.
Firefly's like, I don't want to know.
Melimbi,
Che-
if you say that ever again, I'm going to slap you.
But
I feel-
no,
Cheese, if you call cheese anything other than delicious,
I am taking a big mug of
oh
alcohol,
no,
please.
I absolutely,
Ordering
I love
the
cheese.
biggest mug you got.
I
Talking to
absolutely
one of the
love cheese.
waitresses.
Okay, but like
The
when
ocean
you
is a
think about
soup.
it, cheese is just a loaf of
Zenzen, we're
milk,
going to fight.
which then also
Whiskey is not
implies the
ketchup.
existence.
Firefly's
No,
like,
hold on.
shush,
Let me speak.
Melanie.
Let me speak. Okay, if cheese is a loaf of milk, then that implies the existence of liquid bread, which is beer.
Oh my god, let me have the biggest cup of alcohol right now. I don't care if I get drunk at this point.
That's the spirit, Firefly.
It's not this, it's literally the spirit
She's-
because I'm gonna drink alcohol!
Firefly is literally too sober for this conversation right now.
Exactly. And Firefly's a con character, so will she get drunk? That, I don't know.
She can
Miriam.
knock it back.
Miriam, is a hot dog a sandwich?
It's a taco.
Exactly.
Firefly just is chugging a big,
For once,
like,
Melembi said something correct.
a big
What do you mean
dwarving
for
glass
once?
of beer, just like goop, 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 just drinking it down.
At times like this, I miss drinking
Oh,
alcohol.
hold on. Slow down, Firefly. Slow down.
I am too sober for this conversation.
The ocean is a soup, but are people a broth?
All right.
I am still too sober
Agnostica
for
like
this
waves ahead. He's like, all right. Before this starts to escalate, there's a reason why we talked about it with you all specifically. Because of course,
Fair enough,
me and
I
Mariam,
suppose.
we could do research on this easily. However, there is other kinds of research we can't do. Information about the school. So, to dash away Miriam's paranoia, and well, since you guys are finding it's an astrological sign, maybe perhaps my theory is not so correct. However, we did find a bunch of these runes around the Magambia and a couple around the Tambu. So, if it has something to do with Magambia, or if it really is one of old mage Chitembe's rival theory crafting, you guys have access as lore speakers to some of the school records. And that would
see.
make
Oh.
researching this whole thing much easier. See if there's any connection. Oh, runes X, Y, and Z places. Maybe they're just wards and we're way off our mark. I don't know.
Firefly goes back to chugging her
I mean, I'll
mead.
definitely have a look around for you and see what I can dig up.
I can take a look.
And anytime you find runes anywhere that you don't expect them to find, it's probably worth your attention because the last time that happened, well, we had the insect invasion and everything. So I mean,
Firefly's just like gulping down the beer. I
Firefly,
want Cornwall.
Firefly, come on. You need to take it slow. If you don't take it slow, then you're gonna have a really bad time.
Chug, 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 chug,
Look,
chug,
you won't feel
chug.
anything right now, but if you chug it all, it's gonna hit you all at once, and it's gonna be a really bad time.
Chug,
Take
Yeah.
this from someone who's been drinking for a few years.
You know how many poisons I have shrugged off in the middle of fights? I thought you've never noticed.
I'm just
Zeta
saying,
puts his
take
hand
it
on
from
his
someone with a bit
Marimbi's
more
shoulder.
experience.
Let her experience it.
But this is gonna be. Remember all those stories I've told you from when I've been drunk? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I want to see what I kind of want to see what shenanigans she gets up to, but on the other hand, I love her and I want it to be okay.
She's like, another! Talking to the waitress.
Uno más.
Alright, you get another.
I will take the. I will roll the con if I need to. Just so you know.
Oh my
At any
god.
point.
I want to send this to that alcohol.
Chugging another beer.
I know how. I know how. I take my tester tube.
How many poisons have I shrugged off in the middle of fights? I've gotten stung so many times. The rest of you, all.
All right, Firefly, the first one.
Alright. I mean, that's gonna be a critical success unless you choose to fail it. So I mean,
I mean,
Nah,
never know. She
I
roll
don't see
one.
it, so I rolled twice. I think.
Wait, you rolled twice.
Why would you roll
Eh.
twice?
what?
Hello?
She's drinking too.
Oh, yeah.
What are you on about? What do you mean rolling twice?
Eddie.
No, I didn't mean to roll twice. I clicked twice
You
because
didn't
it
roll
didn't
anything.
show the first time. Take the
Oh, it
first
didn't.
one, don't take the second one.
It didn't. It
Super
didn't.
check.
It didn't pop up for us. Oh, actually.
Lag.
Lag. All right. Whatever. Try now.
Okay, I just did
Oh, I
a
hear it.
DC roll.
Okay. Yeah.
1
Critical
second.
success. You're fine. You're not drunk.
Yet. Look, it's a crit success by plus 19. You can choose to fail it.
See,
because
I'm
it's-
able to
it's-
hit. I can handle my alcohol.
Alcohol.
Dang
All
it.
right. Anyways.
Firefly. Just
You know what?
Firefly chugs down
A
2 torp.
sufficiently high level adventure, unless they choose to fill the safe, can never get drunk again.
I think item DCs are just dumb.
Oh no, 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 no! You don't understand. If you pound more of this, the DC will start getting higher.
Exactly. Firefly has drinking 2 of these cups. And it's fine. And these are dwarven-sized cups. She's like, I don't feel it. Just look at Malimby. Technicality, isn't alcohol poison? How many poisons have I shrugged off?
So fucking many. Literally, like the fucking
Hold on.
Gripply
I
Mafia,
need to
all of
find
them
it.
trying to use poisons, all of the Serpent Folk trying to use poisons, affecting Firefly all of 0 times.
Okay. I'm gonna order a drink that is absolutely going to fuck you up. It's gonna cost a bit of money. But if you're so confident in yourself, this is one that I really like this one, but this is the one I always drink when I just want to get
The
wasted.
meme of Firefly just being able to shrug off poisons is
Okay,
continuously
so
working in her favor.
there is this dwarven ale called Ice Cap Ale. It is repeatedly being partially frozen then they remove the ice, which leaves it with a really high alcohol content that is forced up to 10 times that of normal ale.
Looks at Ignacy. Should I just pound another mead or should I try what Malimby's trying? What do you think?
It's all you, mate.
Do it.
You do what you want to do.
You did? You better get over it if you want to watch this. I'll try your drink.
I turned to Ignacy. I've never seen this side of her before, and I'm kind of morbidly curious, not gonna lie.
Trunks needs to bring me back to the dorms, or you need to bring me back to the dorms. This is your fault.
Why
You gave
can
me the
you?
better alcohol.
What
You
about the
have a
door?
house.
We have a house, remember? Maybe you're already getting a little drunk. Did you forget we moved in together like a while ago?
You gave me the better alcohol. Remember that, Malimby.
I'll carry you home. Don't worry.
Yeah, Firefly is
Okay.
going to drink this alcohol.
Yeah, so I'm gonna order some ice cap ale for her.
Ice cap.
Yep,
That's
it's
something
it's
of your own devising.
no, this is on the Pathfinder wiki.
Wait, ice cap ale? I don't actually even see this in the compendium. What is ice cap ale?
It's a dwarven ale that it literally says ice cap ale. By repeatedly partially freezing this brew and removing the ice, the alcohol content of ice cap ale is forced up to 10 times that of normal ale. The ale additionally boosts strength and fortitude of the drinker, but at the price of fatigue and memory loss greater than a normal hangover.
I actually don't see it in Archive. How's it spelled?
Just, ice cap is one word, and then ale.
I mean, it's on 1E.
It might be a 1E
Oh,
thing,
it's
but it
a
is in,
fucking
like,
money item, you fool. Well,
look,
okay,
this drink probably exists regardless.
This drink exists because of that, but I gotta see, what does this fucking shit do?
I don't know. I don't know what it does.
It
I don't even know how expensive it is, really, but
I'm just imagining Malimby is ordering the most expensive alcohol just to see if Firefly will get drunk. He's just seen Firefly chug down 2 alcohols and be perfectly fine. This is
Oh,
gonna
I
be her
see.
third
I
drink.
see. It's the kind of thing where it gives you some numbness numbness after you. Ooh, that's a yeah.
like
All
on the
right.
one hand, like Firefly is sober right now, so if she's choosing to drink, Malimby will support that, and he's gonna show her some of his favorite drinks.
You know,
All right. Let me
You know how many poisons that I think the lizard folk tried to use on me?
8.
Looks at you then.
What?
8? That was a lot more poisons, or a lot less poisons than I thought. Aurora just sees Firefly drinking alcohol. She's like,
all right. Ice cap ale.
oh no!
Way stronger. Oh.
Just a failure. Just a failure.
I see.
no.
All right. Well,
So
let's
stage
see.
1.
Hit her with the
That's it,
stupefied.
Okay,
say I didn't
so
warn you.
all right. First off, you feel a little tipsy, but now you feel strong. You feel like the drink that like Saint Bernards wear on like their neck. That's kind of like that, but it's like much more like powerful. You feel like fucking powerful right now, right? Like the blood is pumping. You're like. It looks like kind of like you're like flush, but like you're like flush like even like on your like forearms and like legs.
Now I feel like I got drunk. Woohoo!
Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, I told you, Miss, I can handle my alcohol. We can
I
get you
mean,
drunk.
it still takes a bit. Took like 3 drinks. Well, and this dwarven drink, which is
Oh yeah.
1, but it's stronger than normal. Goes to continue drinking her her cup of alcohol.
Ugh.
Anyway, let me have one of those as well. Well, I don't know. No, actually, maybe since I need to carry you home, how about I just take it easy for today?
I'll
Firefly's
have
like,
one.
Firefly's like, woohoo!
Oh
Sure
dear.
said that this is really strong alcohol.
I mean, I haven't
Yeah.
really had
Understand
much opportunity to drink much since we got here. Because
True.
you weren't very comfortable around it, so I didn't do it much. So I've been wanting to.
Then
he's looking a
have
little
at it.
pouty, but like,
Have at it. Yes. Yes.
I
No.
mean, I don't drink too much, but I might drink another one of
Fuck,
those
it got
ales,
worse.
and that's it.
Ah! All right, Zinzin. You drank the ice cap ale.
I was banking on her having a success from you, like, you know.
All right, Zinzin.
Zinzin
You
gets
almost
drunk on her
immediately
first
start
alcohol.
having you almost immediately have the same kind of effects as Firefly, but like as it starts to like pass, maybe not pass, more like while you get like this sudden like kind of rush, it sort of makes you feel lightheaded, and then you also become fatigued.
I'm gonna order.
Does she feel? You said it's like she's like all flushed and everything.
Dude,
Like,
you feel
hot?
like flushed and you feel strong, but you also feel fatigued too at the same time.
So, Captain,
My
does this
last
place only
drink for
serve
the
drinks,
day.
or can we order some sides as well to go with the drinks?
I mean, yeah, you guys can get food. It's got food too. Like literally on the map, you can see in the art they got food.
Oh yeah, true.
What?
I think I'm gonna order a side of nachos.
That nachos, bro, pulling out
Firefly
tortillas
just
in the
is
middle
like
of Africa.
Firefly's like
Man, I
drinking
don't
the
know.
alcohol.
I don't know what they have here with
True, fair
no,
enough.
no, you know what? No, we'll order bitterballen.
What's
No.
bitter ballin'?
You don't know. Fuck you. Fuck you,
Okay.
Fear.
What are the bitter balls, Peter?
So the bitterballen, which is a Dutch snack that is like that's served in like every bar.
They're
Hold on, let me
basically like
see.
a deep,
It's
like
it's
potatoey, like. s-
no, it's a very thick stew thickened with roux and beef stock that is then like a sort of like a meaty ragu, then in a crunchy shell, deep fried.
It is the worst. I don't fucking like them.
No, they're great. What do you
No.
mean?
No, you basic bitch.
All right, well, I'll have them
Uh,
then. You don't have any. I'm still
Firefly's
gonna
like,
order them.
woo! I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
You sure are you sure you're good?
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Are you
Yeesh.
really sure?
Fluttering her wings a little bit. This is actually really good alcohol, though.
Don't
Easy.
don't overdo it.
Hot.
Sensen, are you okay?
Then
Citizen
the
is
I'm
going
gonna.
to undress. Please stop.
no.
Okay, no.
Firefly's like,
I
no.
know.
Then no.
Sensen,
But it's so hot.
why don't we get
How
you,
are you guys okay in all the clothes?
why don't we
Oh
get you
no.
some,
I think Zinzin's
cold
stronger
drinks?
than I am, and that's saying something.
We're always so uncomfy. Why do we wear them?
I'm going to ask the barkeep for a glass of iced water,
It's a non-optional social convention.
and I'm going to give
I
that to
can't get
Sensen.
away to you if you're not wearing anything.
I'm going to give that to Sensen.
Citizen, you're gonna end up in jail. Look at you.
No, Zinzin.
Remember,
But
Citizen, you
we can arrest
no
people, so
no
we
no.
can unarrest people.
No,
You can
no.
just unarrest me.
Malawi's struggling to get his words out through his laughter, but like, no,
Zinzin. No.
that's it.
No, you don't want
Because
to
we are.
leave. You don't want to leave Tommy without you, and you don't want to leave me. You don't want to leave your siblings without you.
If I'm gonna, Dominic Derek, Dominic drink some.
But
Dominic
since I
like
think,
laughs at like a little drip of it that fell out.
but since I think of what the other people will think of you, if they
Sensen,
see
you're
you
not
like
at home,
this.
you can't undress in public.
But
But
what?
the other people get to see me naked. I look way hotter naked.
Wouldn't your moms be upset with you if you got arrested? Isn't one of your moms like a priestess or something?
My mother would maybe, but my mom would be fine.
Let's drink some more. Firefly says pulling Zenzen.
Oh my god.
I'm not
Da-
rolling
da-
against
Listen,
this.
hang on, just for funsies. Hang on.
Yeah.
I just want to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Dominic passes.
Dame passes.
Firefly's
damn.
like, another!
Oh
hold
my
on,
god.
try this one first, and he's gonna have you like try one of these bitter balls.
Bitter balls.
Huh?
The deep
Potato.
fried,
What
deep,
is
the
it?
crunchy deep fried meat, basically meat ragu, basically.
Yummy.
Sniffs it.
First.
I don't want your deep fried. Yeah.
Alright, suit yourself.
I hand Sensen the glass of iced water.
I want
Oh,
another
man.
alcoholic drink. Actually, you know what? I'll actually try one of those. Bike.
Wait, you can have your own houses now. I could just be there all the time at home.
Hey, Zenzen. Zenzen.
Just
I
like
dare
back at
you to
home.
I dare you to beat me in a drinking contest. Who
No.
passes
Oh
out
my
first?
god.
No.
As you guys
No.
are,
That
as
is
you guys
a bad
are,
idea.
It's a
as you guys are shucking it up over there, you hear a loud bang at this table to the bottom left, and someone throws their mug on the ground, and this dwarf says to himself, just like, "Oi, no, you fucking cheated!" He's like, "I didn't cheat, you're just too drunk to see your own cards." "Oh, fuck you, I want my money." "Oh, you wanna go, punk?" "Yeah, let's go!"
Firefly,
Oh, hold on.
Firefly's like, no fighting in the bar. No.
Gentlemen, let's not fight inside the bar.
Oh my god. Alright, do you try to get between them?
Yep.
Alright, they both try to
No
punch you.
fighting in the bar. Firefly says.
I cast calm emotions.
Oh my god. Let's see. Alright, first things
Defense,
first.
I
They
think
both
Zeta's
throw a
decent.
fucking punch at Zeta here. Hang
Zenzen is about to pounce.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to my drinking contest with Zenzen.
on.
As the
Alright.
Firefly walks back
Let's
and
see if he
sits back
hits.
down.
Throws under some liquid courage. Oh shit, no way! He fucking hits! Alright.
Zenzen, let's drink another one.
Man, is that just a commoner with a plus 17 to hit?
Oh no, he's not a commoner, bro. He's not just a commoner.
Ah,
Oh great.
Wham!
Zeta get...
Wait, actually, no, hang on. I take that back. Hang on. No. Take that back. Take that back. I rolled wrong. I'm sorry, but you're you're trying to get between them, right? So
Yeah.
he also can sneak attack as he's flanking you.
Oh my god.
Like, he goes for it. He fucking goes for it. Bam!
Zeta, don't kill him.
And then
I
the
will
other
try not
guy,
to.
obviously, you know, you're voluntarily trying to get between them. The other guy is not so mighty, but he gets his punch in.
does he?
Punch. See if he ignore the other trick. They're not supposed to exist. No. Oh. Wrong. I'm stupid. Fucking. Clicked on the wrong thing. Pull up. Calculating. There we go. See if he hits Zeta. See if he does it. Unstanced. Ooh. No, he misses. Just barely misses.
Flanking.
Actually, no, he fucking hits your like metal armor and he's like, oh, ow.
Flanking's already taken into consideration.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
it's taken
the
into consideration. You
reduced
can see
AC.
on there.
Fair enough.
All right.
Does Zeta do anything, or can I cast calm emotions?
Go for it.
We can roll initiative on this actually, because this is a fucking bar fight.
Man, this would have been great for Mtalas, who had the improvised weapon fighter.
Gonna grab a chair and smash someone over the head with it.
This is a weirdly quiet song. Fine. It works. Get some initiative.
Picking up.
Up.
Wait, I have a perfect song that everyone can be singing together. Hold on.
I want to roll athletics initiative because Zen's has been ready to pounce and tackle somebody.
Then do it.
I just-
You're ready. Also, you have a buff. You're not just fatigued. You also have a buff. You currently can I put in a negative value to Enfilled to give you +2 strength?
I mean, I could just
Is that possible?
put modifier in.
Yeah, just like
Add stats bonus.
yeah, just add like a bonus to whatever you fucking roll. Anything that involves strength, get +2. The ice cap ale value.
Some people haven't rolled initiative yet.
Yep.
Plus 2 strength.
Don't forget your initiatives on Haruru and Malimbi. Hello? Hear ya? Peter?
I mean, I'm not sure if Malimbi's gonna get.
I mean,
involved in
even if
this
you don't
because he
participate,
needs-
like in case you change your mind, you're in an order, you know?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Which is, natural one, which is appropriate for not
Yeah.
getting involved.
In case you decide to get involved, you'll be in an order. So, Zenzen, you get to pounce. You just saw Zeta get punched in the chin, and then watch the elf man hurt his hand on his back.
Then, like, bolting, like, on all fours across the top of the table.
Woo!
Very adeptly for someone who's always, not walking on all fours. And then, grab.
Grab?
Restrained.
My man is restrained.
No
Fucking-
one expects the grapple sorcerer.
Bro
no
is
one expects the grapple sorcerer. And that's all my actions.
Bro is contained, and as it happens, like, oh, the barmaids are frisky here.
I'm sorry, what? Maybe we should move Zenzen's token over there.
Oh my god. It did. Yeah, if it's not
My
being on
token is
there,
over here.
should be,
Oh,
it should be
wait,
on there.
there
There
it
you
is.
go.
I saw
There you
it
go.
because Zenzen was
There
still
you go.
near the
All
leadership.
right. Next up, you did. What do you want to do?
Well, I can only target 2 people with calm emotions. So, since Simpson has that guy's restrained, and well, I'm not liking the direction that that's going. This guy is not
What,
restrained. So
she's already doing her job. She's stopping a fight.
I love how you
Yeah.
spelled strength. Strength.
Strength.
So
Strength.
I'm going to bon mot that guy and say, fuck, what should I say? Sort of on the spot here, and I don't know much about him, so to like bon mot him with.
Why does this elf look so familiar? Where have we met him before?
This is the
Is
same
this
art for some random
The
like.
assassin.
No, he's not the assassin. This is some. This is the art that was for one of the leads you had to Frog Legs. Some random guy that was like stealing. Oh no! So he was a part of Lizard Guy's crew.
Oh, yeah.
Your attack on Zeta is wildly misplaced, and you're going to regret that if you don't stop now.
I mean, bro's already restrained.
Not
Rosary's
that
strain.
guy, the guy below him.
The guy
Oh,
below.
that guy.
Oh, I see. All right. You know, That's a critical success.
Yeah, so that's a -3 on his will save, and then I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on him.
See if he can do it. It's a 10-foot burst.
Well, yeah, but... Oh no, wait, I can get him then. Yeah, and then I'll just center it on Zeta. But I'll still pull mod this dude.
You said it was a -3 or -2?
It's -3 if he crit failed. Or if I crit succeeded.
Let's see. Is it gonna be a Chad?
Mother.
Ooh, what a
Regular
Chad!
failure.
What a Chad! But it was still off.
Ooh.
The bomb not mattered. Bomb mat was the
Bonmot
difference maker.
mattered.
Any motion effect that would affect the creatures or suppress, and the creature can't. He's just like, God, what was I so mad about? Duh.
Oh.
All right,
Is it
that your turn?
Calm is a 10-foot.
Well, the
Calm
other
is a
one also
10-foot
needs to make a
burst.
save.
Oh yeah,
So
the other
Zeta.
one has to make a save. Right.
And
Yeah.
also Zeta.
And Zeta.
Cool,
And
motion
Zen
succeeds.
question mark?
No, it's a 10-foot burst, so it's only...
My brother in Christ, do you not remember what a 10-foot burst looks like?
Oh, and no, that also sends it.
Alright, Zeta is unfazed. Alright, our boy here only takes a -1.
Sensen is suddenly...
I'm restraining the guy, and now you're gonna make me unrestrain him?
Well, I mean, technically, like, that depends on how we define restrained and as a hostile action. Is he
I mean,
holding him?
this is specifically on an unhostile action. It's preventing
Zenzen's
hostility.
just bothering the dwarf with her boots.
I hate
Yes.
this.
Either way, it's a critical failure. Would you look at that? You're very calm. Yes.
Yeah.
She's just calmly restraining him.
Clarify.
Very calmly restrained, giving him a hug there. Alrighty then. So our boy dwarf, he's succeeded, so he gets only a -1 to his stuff. Calm guy. Picks up his drink, starts chugging more. That's his turn. Alright, Arud, I assume you don't want to get involved.
That's
Alright. Alright, our dwarf boy over here. Yeah, great. I got still got a bone to pick. Let me go, lass. We'll have a night later. As he
I would like
attempts
to no longer be
escape.
affected by calm emotions. I wish to no longer be calm.
You can't.
I want to be mad at that.
you can't even be mad because of the calm emotions. Oh
Okay,
my
then
god.
fine, I guess
Oh, what's he gonna?
No. Zen said calmly. I just put her hand over the goblet of fire.
All right, he tries to scoop from Zenzen's grasp. I think he fails. All right, let's go. -4. Oh shit! No way. He breaks free. What a chat.
Damn. And even that would be that would have been a failure if it wasn't a nat 20.
Wait, he brings it. Hey. Damn, lass. You got good grip. You give good hugs. You fucker. Yeah, put that drink down. We got bone to pick. As he goes to punch the elf. With his
It's a
minus,
-1.
like, 8.
He has some extra -1 from being calmed because he takes a status penalty.
Yeah, it's already calculated.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the circumstance bonus. I just did on this. But it should, because it's a punch. And he actually misses? No way. Damn. He
Drunken
misses.
fist style.
Drunken fist style. Insane. Alright. Firefly, you're up. What would you like to do on your turn?
Drink. The real question is Firefly getting involved in this?
Firefly, do you get involved in the bar fight? Oh dear, she's coming.
Hold up, actually, I'm gonna check how far that was. It's hard to tell exactly how far it is without the grid.
Oh yeah, use the ruler.
So
40 feet.
Yeah.
Depending on where you want to go.
So if
If
I
you wanna
move
go at 40
here,
feet.
I think. Yeah. I want to drink my beer, and you guys are getting into a bar fight? Seriously?
I mean, you can
Bitch.
drink without getting involved.
We're stopping a bar fight.
They're ruining the taste of the beer.
Damn, that's a much stronger bomb mod for the door, probably.
Damn. Alright, Firefly, what do you do?
She's going to flee, updraft the dwarf.
Oh shit,
How
what
far
up?
it is. She's
Alright.
gonna move
Get him out
him
the door.
here.
Get him out the door.
Get him
Actually,
over
no.
here.
Yeah, no. She's gonna get him out the
Oh!
door, yeah.
Oh, he
Damn.
almost crit fails.
Almost crit fails, but he fails. Yep, that's creature jump
Half the
up to
maximum
the
distance.
half the maximum distance. So,
So 15 feet.
No, it's yeah, 15 feet.
Maximum 30 feet.
So,
You're ruining the taste of the beer! Get out!
he gets drug along by her winds. He's twirling, he's spinning, he's like, whoa, what just happened?
Up is down and down
I
is up.
just happened, you. No, actually, yes, it was the end of my turn. I just happened, you bitch!
Zeta,
Damn.
Alright, Zeta, you're up.
Zeta, increase his Jordans.
Roll intimidation. And the guy. So,
Intimidate.
that'll work.
28,
Firefly
that's
boost.
is that a... Yep, that's a success.
Firefly
He looks at you, Zed, and he's like, whoa, wait. It's
I
not
suggest you
as...
stop your aggression, or there will be trouble.
Well, it's not get too hasty there, big fella. It's just between me and that elf.
Then I suggest you stop. You're ruining the experience for the
Straight up
patrons.
just show him you're from the Magambia, dude.
Or do you want the Magambia on your ass?
What? You ain't from Magambia?
Here's my badge.
Oh, fuck.
Now are we going to calm down now?
Firefly.
Yeah.
You're ruining the taste of the beer.
Very well. Continue on your drinking, but no more fighting.
You know, I think I parked my horse in Absalom. I gotta go.
Slashed right.
Okay,
Now that was
bye.
eventful.
Sure, buddy.
All
Then,
right,
I think you made a
the
new
fight
friend.
has been diffused
No.
a little bit. All right, and Mr. Calmed Emotions over here. He's been factory reset and doesn't know what to do, and so he's just like drinking way too much. It's the point where he just like he passes out.
That
He just
calm
passes
only
the
lasts
fuck
for a
out.
minute,
He like
man.
straight up passes out. Yeah, for a minute. So he has a minute of like
Also,
not knowing what to do with life and being drunk, but having no emotional attachment to his drinking, and so he just goes and goes, and then he passes out.
Firefly's like rooting to taste the beer, you motherfucker.
I
And
believe this guy has passed out.
with that, I'll be right back. RP amongst yourselves. I'm gonna let my piggy out.
Alright.
Malimbi, can you offer assistance to this man?
Alright, hold on.
Just
Let me see.
drinking, going back to drinking. And
Okay,
also,
Firefly
Zen
just
had
did
walk
an
walked
by-
annoying.
back. She would have kind of like dragged Firefly if he didn't start walking back immediately.
You may have drank too much.
I mean, if he drank too
Let's
much, he'd probably be
go.
fine. Hold on, let me. Malimbi's just gonna put him in
What?
that stable side position so that he doesn't like in case he wakes up or like starts vomiting, like he at least won't choke on it. So he's just gonna make sure he's laid down and stable. He'll just have to sleep it off. There's not a lot I can do for him here. It's just the alcohol. He'll wake
Firefly
up
goes
eventually.
back to drinking.
I will trust your assessment.
Like, he's just been
Bitch.
drinking a lot, hasn't he? Or did he take anything else?
I believe he just went back to drinking his alcohol.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Waking up in a tavern is part of the experience.
He'll have a terrible headache in the morning.
Oh, he's gonna have a
Here.
great time.
Back in my day,
Why
we would have tavern
does
brawls every night.
this is the second tavern
Sorry,
brawl? Actually, no,
what
the
did Sailor say?
22nd tavern brawl that I've ever broken up. Firefly
I
just
believe your
lays her head.
girlfriend needs assistance as well.
Possibly. I mean, as much as I'd like to continue this conversation, I probably should have a look at her. She's been drinking a little too much, maybe. Especially for it being her first time.
Yeah, take healing.
This is my 22nd time I've broken up a tavern brawl because of a bitch like him.
Firefly.
Mm,
Let me just
yeah,
let me just pats his lap, like signaling for her to
I'm
consent.
back.
she just
Yeah.
sits on his lap and
Come here.
cuddles
Hi.
into him.
How you feeling?
Mm,
You having a good
Annoyed.
time?
Zen, take your healing.
I'm annoyed.
Wait,
Yeah.
who are you talking to?
No, it's okay.
You're
Come on.
healed.
Potato.
Don't be
There you
don't be annoyed. This all happens. It's part of the experience. No one got
Just
hurt.
to let the
This is
copper know, we stabilized the drunk guy by putting him on the side.
basically putting him on his side so he doesn't throw up and re-breathe in his own throw up
Yeah.
Yeah.
sort of situation. Firefly's like, there's a reason why I was always uncomfortable about this, and now that I'm drinking, I see why people like drinking. And I can also see
go.
why people are
Yeah.
bitches about it.
Are you seeing two of me yet?
I'm not at that point
Not yet.
yet.
Yee. Come on, let's drink.
And
What did you
Firefly
say?
smirks at Firefly smirks at Zinzin. Let's get our drink on.
Oh boy.
Woo!
Yeah, Malimbi's sticking with the low alcohol content today. Like one of his favorite drinks is I think it's pronounced tipash, which is like made from beer, pineapple, sugar, and cinnamon. So we'll do that. Even low alcohol. I'll stick with that. Thanks.
Worried about Firefly over drinking.
Well, someone's gonna have to look after you. Especially given it's your first time.
First time drinking, not first time in a bar, but
No, I
you
know.
guys.
Oh, you're gonna have
Mm,
such. We're gonna have such an interesting morning tomorrow.
I want more
Just
alcohol.
remember, make that the only first time for today.
I mean, we don't have to worry about Zeta making fun of us anymore. Woo! But always in the door, even though we never did anything.
Tell that to the crickets who are listening to you.
Cricket's
Firefly
guru.
squids. Firefly squids. Mm. Why are you always making fun of us? Big
Because it's
meanie.
easy and it does a lot of damage.
Because it's fun.
Because it's easy and it does a lot of
You
damage.
shush you then.
Never.
You shush you then.
Never.
I'm talking to Zeta.
I will be monitoring your neighbors if they have a noise complaint.
Well,
Looks at the Lippy. Zeta's making fun of us again.
I mean, at this point, it's just kind of part of the course. Look, we know
Make
better.
him stop.
Just accept it.
Mm,
It's part of your nature now.
It. I don't
Make him
think I.
stop.
I mean, I don't think I can make him stop. It's just, we know better. That, or we could prove him right. But either way, I don't think I can make him stop.
Huh?
We all know
Yes,
how
Yeah.
stubborn Zeta can
please
be.
do prove me right.
Make him stop.
Ha ha
Mm,
ha ha ha.
Now when she's drunk.
Come on, Zeta, don't be mean to her. She's her first time drinking.
It's the moral obligation to make fun of first time drunk.
I mean, it kind of is part of the course, but like,
Do not worry. Most likely she will not remember any of this in the morning.
Fuck you!
I do not
Zeta,
have the necessary attachment for that.
Firefly, come on, let's just focus on having a good time. Come on.
My good times ruined. The beer
Actually,
tastes
no.
bad
Well,
now.
she said "fuck you," so Firefly would do the attachment.
And
She
I do
does
not
it.
have the
Don't
necessary force
worry.
for that either.
Where are you going?
I have both.
Face plants on desk or table.
Okay.
I hate when I've
Where are you
dealt with
going?
drunkards like that guy before. Mm,
Oh my god. Is it time for next scene?
Please.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Holy
Firefly is
Not
the
past that.
leaving.
desperation in your voice.
Firefly's
Oh my
leaving.
Okay,
god.
Malimbi's gonna come up behind her and he's gonna scoop her up. He's gonna carry her.
Hey,
Christ.
Come here.
I can
No,
walk myself.
no, you don't have to though. Come
Oh
here.
man.
She slightly struggles. Eh.
Put Sensen on my fucking back and begin walking her to to the place that she's staying at.
I can walk.
You
No,
are literally on the floor.
I am
I
not.
want more alcohol
The floor
later.
is under me.
Look, just get on my back. You can have
No,
it's a nice coffee
no,
seat and put your arms around me.
now.
That's it. Just work with me here. It's not like you're
Your
the
dude's
easiest to carry.
having trouble. Your dude's having trouble with Vincent!
Malimbe, good luck tonight.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
doing the thing when drunk. Be good.
Make sure you do not die by snoozing.
Well, we're fiancés now! Woo!
Wait, I
What?
mean, I mean,
Wow,
What?
what a way to
Oh.
fucking get
I
engaged,
mean,
Malimbi.
What a way. Damn,
Congratulations
epic.
on your new ball and chain.
look,
Fuck
okay, so
you! Wind blows in
that's
Zeta's
kind of
face.
that.
It's not even
Okay,
that strong.
that's kind of fucked up to see. But
Ha ha
Is
ha
this a
ha ha ha.
shotgun wedding? Except it's
I am
actually
just
shotgunning
joking.
beers?
What happens in Nantamu stays in Nantamu. It's a shame that we live here.
okay, so
No, it's still on
let
Tambu.
me clarify.
Hmm.
Oh my
Firefly and I did talk about it. I still have to properly propose to her, but for all intents and purposes, yes.
Too late for that
Huxley.
now. He stole your thunder.
Congratulations, the both of you. You deserve each other.
Ooh.
You know, that coming from you, Yidin, has me questioning what the real meaning behind that is.
Everything that it means. The good, the bad,
Uh,
and the ugly.
is your dad upsetty spaghetti because he hasn't found any because she hasn't found they haven't found anybody yet?
I am quite happy currently
I
not being
I
engaged
very
to
much
someone.
understand why none of you are followers of Caden like I am.
Johnson pulls confetti out of a pocket and throws it at them.
I'm an automaton. Of course, I don't follow
Woo!
anyone.
I mean,
You know,
do
one
robots?
of Caden's anathemas is being a mean or standoffish drunk, and you're all being kind of mean right now.
I mean, who knows, Seda? Maybe you'll find a
I'm
very
not.
nice construct that
Woo!
presents as a girl who can wrestle you to the ground. Who knows?
That is unlikely.
I can rest anybody to the ground.
Maybe if I
Or
construct one.
the if I learn how to throw people like my Bob, I can wrestle them to the sky.
Okay,
There's options.
I am depositing the Zenzen at her place of residence.
Hmm.
Well, what does that word mean again?
I'm carrying Firefly
God,
home.
Sensei, you're a teacher now. You're supposed to have a wide enough vocabulary.
No.
May I
I don't
ask
wanna.
something? Did I say it too early? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We were gonna tell him eventually.
Honestly, I think it sort of cosmically fits that the moment we find out is when we go drinking with you guys and you get drunk.
I
Yeah,
am
I'm
not
You
fine.
drunk.
No, you're very drunk,
you are absolutely hammered.
and you are gonna have such a hangover tomorrow, especially after ice cap ale, because that is one of the side effects.
The truth is, I don't know between you or Sensen who is more drunk.
Then I got drunk from one. got I got it took a couple to
I
get
mean,
me
I was
drunk.
wanting
I'm
to
less
get drunk,
drunk.
so it works for me.
Look, I'm
I'm
just
less
happy that
drunk than Zinzin.
I'm just happy that we managed to avoid ruining a
I'm
reputation
handling
as
it better, though. I think
Having these
I'm used to
badges
drinking a
have
lot.
perks.
Was it too much for me to flinging updraft that guy out of the
No,
no,
bar,
it's
or
fine.
did I
you were
help
fine.
people?
You were fine. You
I
helped.
mean, you're fine. We could have just
I mean,
mentioned we're from the Magambia to begin with, but this is more fun.
I mean, oh god,
Well,
a
you
couple of
gotta
our
stop them
skin
from
guys.
throwing punches, and then when they're powerless, they're more likely to listen. Maybe.
I mean, they were in mid-air, so I could have just threw them up, but I decided to throw them towards the door.
You did
Okay,
very well.
Sensen, I'm pretty
Um,
sure this is a place that you're staying at right now, right?
What?
Just go inside. Get off my back and go inside.
no, could
No, I didn't get
someone
on your
like
back.
Then get off my arm and get inside.
like
Yeah,
unless
I'm
someone wants to go with
fine.
Zenzen tomorrow, just make sure that you keep sipping on some water or fruit juice. Stick to blend foods such as toast. Maybe some
Hey,
bouillon soup to help replace lost salt, and
for
maybe a
the
pain
love of
reliever
God,
or something.
remember to put on clothes as well.
That's the best way to
But
deal
now
with
I
a
don't
hangover.
wanna.
Well, now
At
you
least you'll be in the
gotta.
privacy of your own home. So
I'm gonna need Firefly and Zen Zen to roll me some fortitude saves. This thing's got a
Critical
funny.
success!
Alright, cool.
nice.
Alright, Firefly, you're
You
not
stop being
hungover.
drunk.
You get over it.
The
Yippee!
next
Alright,
morning,
so
the
No.
Zen Zen.
Firefly.
No.
So Zen
No.
Zen. No, but I promise, it's funny.
It got
Oh,
worse.
it gets to be
Okay.
funny! It could have been a critical failure. That could have been even funnier.
Uh-huh.
So, Zen Zen, you go home, you sleep, wake up. You can't fucking remember anything that happened yesterday. Like, straight up, it's like a blank void. You remember? You had class, and then, like, then it's over. It's all over. You had class, and now you're here.
Just Firefly. The next morning is making breakfast. Good morning, Malimby. Completely normal.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Ugh.
That's it.
How are
I'm doing my character change to barbarian.
How
You
are
can't. You don't even have
how are you
anything to
switched?
remember being angry about.
I don't
No, I want
remember
my
what I was
con.
saying.
I want my con now. Fuck.
You're on the 3. You
bullshit.
still would have failed.
Damn
I,
it.
how
Oh
how
my
are
god.
you? Okay, what?
Hmm?
You had
What?
ice cap ale yesterday, which is the side effect of that
Yeah,
is
and I remember that.
increased hangover and memory loss.
Yeah, I remember that.
Firefly built different.
I guess you're just a bit different.
I've survived. I've survived eating so many different types of bugs. I must have built a very powerful tolerance to a lot of different types of poisons.
Damn.
I sure.
Firefly eats bug ass, I guess.
You
What? Why you say it like I hate that?
Uh,
Firefly's like making breakfast. Well, we got a day of classes and all that. So
True. We have got those rooms to look into as well. So how was your first drinking experience? How would you sum it up? I wasn't going to ask this initially because I
I'm
figured you
good.
wouldn't remember, but you did a lot better than I did for my first one.
Mm, remember getting drunk?
hmm Even though you insisted you wouldn't.
I'm fine. Could be worse. I could have been worse. How bad was I really? I remember getting angry at another drunkard.
Oh yeah, you were fleeing up the rafter team towards the door, trying to get him out because he made the beer taste bad. Um, Overall, you weren't really bad. It's only when Zeta started teasing you again that you get a little. Everyone started getting a little mean and started making sort of snide remarks to each other.
Mm, my now I feel weird Do I really? Am I mean drunk or am I just a normal drunk?
No, you're like just you. The drunker you get, the more you seem to want to drink. So like it keeps escalating. But like you only became like sort of mean when other people started being mean.
So I'm a reactive drunk. Gotcha.
Yeah, I guess so. Could have been worse. Could have been emotional drunk. That would have been interesting.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I really hope I'm not an emotional drunk if I actually truly get drunk.
Hey, look, at least
Anyway,
at
she's.
least you didn't end up with one of those crazy stories like I have.
Hmm?
It went pretty well. Um, like that one time I woke up in a cell. That didn't happen to you. So like, good job.
Dang.
You handled your alcohol pretty well. We had to order some pretty strong stuff to get you drunk, to be honest.
So, now that it's morning, can we go investigate those runes?
Would you guys like to bring Miriam and Ignacia along for research, or
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
I'll bring them
it's
along.
good for.
They're the ones that's seen it.
I mean, if the whole class comes to, so maybe a good teaching opportunity.
oh, you're going into like the archive? Not really meant for students, but you guys are lore speakers, so
Fair enough. Fair enough.
it's not exactly you're bringing a whole class. You can bring your special guests. That's about it.
The constellation, the stars, points to the North Star, which is the Cynosure Star, Desna's domain.
Okay, so here's what you
And
gotta
there's
do.
this room.
If anyone has like academia lore, or library lore, Magambia lore, or like Natambu lore, you can roll those for this. And Miriam and Ignacy here do the DC easier as you guys kind of like looking through school archives to figure out what's
I
up.
mean,
If you don't have any of those
I have
lores, you can just roll Arcana or Society.
I have
I'm
academia
gonna
and
reroll it.
Tambu, so it doesn't really matter which one I pick, I guess.
Okay, alright, so.
Fucking what?
LMAO.
Double one.
Get
Get
fucked. I
fucked.
rolled a 32.
Get fucked. Alright, so, Zeta, Malimbi, Firefly, you guys are going through and you find what you're looking for. So the records show that although the runes line up with certain constellations known in antiquity, there is nothing sinister behind them. The glyphs were a part of a unfinished thesis project on astrology begun by a former student who later changed their focus of study. They simply left the out-of-the-way runes in place on the off chance that someone else might someday pick up the project where they left off.
Hmm.
Ignacy's like, ah, oh, that solves that mystery, eh? Oh, nothing bad whatsoever. Well, I will go beyond my day and develop that anti-allergy. Miriam's like, oh, glad everything's in order. Can I keep some of this research? I actually, this is fascinating. Astrology?
You're looking to finish the project, perhaps?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Seems like fun.
I mean,
What are
don't
the
see why
rules
not.
on whether teachers can give students the information from this place?
I mean, it's just an old project.
You're the lore speaker. You tell me.
I'm asking you, Leggett.
There's nothing stopping you from
Okay.
like giving them.
Yeah.
So long as you're using it for your studies, I don't see why not.
I might
boy.
pop in from time to time because, like, an old project by a former student, like, that seems pretty interesting. So I'll probably pop by once in a while, just see what's happening. it may or may not have piqued my interest. Astrology is not my strong suit, but like I'm curious to see where this goes.
Alright,
Keep us
I'll let
informed.
you all know once I've deciphered more. That's all.
Well, that turned out to be not anything really. So with that out the way, really, we should probably set up something like a rule about, if you're going to be switching projects, clean up your project properly, because like leaving just random rooms around in places is, well, it might cause panic, I suppose.
I agree.
Congratulations. Solve the mystery. Next thing on my list here. Look at. Alright.
Wait, so what
Back to.
was that about? I feel like I just like lost 3 minutes of my life.
What do you mean?
Like I don't remember anything that happened for like the last couple minutes. And I don't know why. I was here.
Yeah,
I
but
did
you
what
drink the ice cap ale?
I was
I
gonna
wasn't
say,
Yeah,
did you
you
distracted.
drink
did.
the ice capital? Are
But
you
like
drunk?
I was here. I was just looking at Foundry. I wasn't even distracted, I think.
Bro straight up got fucking neuralized.
Yeah, wait, so what was with the runes then?
It was basically nothing. It was an old project someone had that had to do with astrology that they didn't finish because they changed their like thesis, and they just basically left leftover runes around.
Fair enough.
You all right, all four of you? You having a stroke there?
I'm probably had a stroke. I'm fine now.
Probably had a stroke. Concern.
Okay, back in class.
All right, next day of class. Anything in particular you guys want to talk about? Ah, that's a
Well,
no. Then we
not
can.
particular.
I wanted to ask the students each like what variety of caster they are, like wizard, sorcerer, cleric, magus.
I'm gonna, I'm,
Okay.
I'm gonna I'm gonna open up the class by asking them if they think cheese is just a loaf of milk.
They don't all.
See,
They don't all have like class levels. They just kind of do what they do. Oniji specifically is a Magus. Ignatius a Thaumaturge. Mariam, which Jumimo, he's just here for the academics. Yeah, he's literally just like here for the academics, not really like caster.
fair enough.
Just like
I think,
Lindy.
I think Selzoy and Fardrick are wizards, wizard or druid. She might just straight up be like a Halcyon mage. Yeah, actually, unironically, she's like she is a bit of a overachiever, honestly.
Fair enough.
Not sure
So
if we're gonna be able to teach her much.
let's go ahead. Here's a thing that happened. So, grab my barring it. All right,
Who turned off the lights?
hush you. Potatoes. Okay.
On
Bring
the
it here.
road again.
Grab one.
Right on the road.
We're gonna be fighting our students.
Okay. So, this training ground's slightly more involved than the barrenness that you see on your screen. They do have like some target dummies and stuff like that. Currently, Oniji is like having a bar with getting roasted.
Oh no.
He's getting fucking roasted.
Are you a thaumaturge? Use their weakness. You have one.
Ah, she has no weakness.
Then make one.
Everyone is weak to bees.
All right. He basically just gets fucking murked by Oniji, and she's like, "All right, let's take 5." She kind of like takes a couple steps towards you all, and she's like, "All right, professors, I need some help here. My fellow students can't keep up with me, and I need a review of my performance. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right?"
I suppose that depends
Professor
on what
Aruru, I would like to spar with you.
I don't think you're ready for that.
No. It'll be a learning opportunity.
Is learning.
Okay. Before you start, set the parameters of the duel.
I'm just having a quick check to see if Ignacy isn't too hurt.
He's fine, just bruised.
Just making sure.
He has a grave injury to his pride. Alright. Hope this song isn't epic for just a sparring match.
Go.
So, here's how this is gonna work. You're gonna... To do the teacher thing, you need to spend 1 action on your turns as a Ruru in order to, like, assess her performance and, like, help her out, right? Because that's the goal here, is to, you know, teach her about fighting, not murk her into the dirt.
Yo, funnily enough, I have the appropriate lore skill for this.
Which is?
Warfare.
Good, because that will work here.
I have warfare too.
Needs to roll initiative, how to do.
Also, if you manage to hit Onichi, you do get a bonus for your assessment. So, we'll begin. Alright. Oniji. As soon as, you know, Yidin or Zeta, like, mark go, like, start the duel, she goes in. She goes in for it, like, quick. And she is fast. She steps in. Her form isn't bad. However, she is a little bit careless. She immediately goes for her spell strike on you. I do believe you have reactive strike, and that means she's casting a spell with a manipulate action in melee with you. Take the attack of opportunity.
That's a yes.
Hit.
And that's a
Boom! Roll damage.
Alright, let's go.
And as you catch her, she of course does her spell strike against you. Bup, 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 bup. Non-lethal swingage.
Wow,
What?
only twice per day.
That's because they write a lot of stuff here just because, in case you own this book and not Secrets of Magic kind of deal.
Fair enough, I guess.
I'm pretty sure that's the deal. All right. The bonk, and also the shocking grasp.
Ooh.
I believe I think I can come find another.
I remember, yeah, we did it before.
Oh yeah, I can. There we go. It's all together in one message. Schwarp.
It's weird that it re-rolls the dice, that the dice are the same.
I think it's just because of how 3D the Dice So Nice works, is that it quote unquote
true.
rolls, but it rolls had before. So Aruru, you take that many, 38 with their huge shocking grasp. BAM! Oh boy, and thank you for the raid. Is it who I think it is? Orcish Fence. Welcome in, welcome in. We're having a sparring duel between student and teacher now.
You missed the bar fight and drunkenness.
You missed the barf.
Alright. So you're up, Aruru.
So I'm assuming she's not as learned of a Magus as I am.
We don't know that.
I mean, she seems competent. Like, this was not,
Confidence
like...
is one thing.
I say competent.
Okay. But what I'm asking is, does she also have attack of opportunity?
You can knowledge check her on that, actually.
What would... Probably... Could I?
You do Warfare.
Yeah.
Or Arcana, just because she is a, Magus.
They're the same. No. We have hero points for a reason.
You gotta have your teacher moment. Your teacher moment. She does. She got overconfident thinking you couldn't catch her. She thought she was faster and slyer than you. But she has her staff ready to, like, return the favor.
Thinking. This could be... I think I might just have to do it, because since they can't... I think I might just have to do it.
You did her with the AOP, so you do get the bonus to the assess performance, which, is your one action thing that you should be doing as a, teacher.
Yeah, I could just normal it. Hold on, how do we could just do this. Alright. So, I did... Okay, so we're gonna... First we're gonna assess... How are you? Because that was pretty sloppy. Not again! Not having this. Stop rolling twos.
No more twos. No, that's good enough. That's good enough with the bonus. You actually break the DC.
Okay.
All right. What do you say to her as you appraise her form, her technique?
You act too hastily, and you are overconfident. You went in without attempting to even remotely assess my skill or my strengths. And you got punished for it.
She rolls her shoulder. Got it. Too rash. Understandable.
Alright. And then we're gonna give her a bonk.
That's a critical hit. Bonk!
Don't kill it.
All right. I think it's quite a bit of clapping.
That's just.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not
she-
the
Size betrays your might.
It's not even a spell strike.
Alright.
Zen tiny claps.
All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Still a step. I was like, all right. Think lay tactical, yeah? And then she'll go for a trip on you with her staff. As her staff, you see, you're somewhat familiar with the idea of this. She's a twisting tree magus. Her staff itself is magical as a martial weapon, more so than any other normal casters, and it whips around almost like, well, like a whip, as it coils around your leg to go for a trip. So,
Does it have reach?
athletics. It has reach, yeah. It like extends out longer. It's
Oh,
like
fuck off, that was a
stretchy
2.
trip.
Fuck you.
Dead. Damn.
Fuck you, that was a 2. How dare you? Fucking dice hate me right now.
Anyways, you, that's just a... No, actually, that's actually a critical trip. Take, 6 damage.
D6.
1d6, and then you roll surprise. 1 damage. You take 1 damage. She gets a really good trip on you. And then she just goes for a regular swing on you. Silly game. It's not accounting for the fact that she does not have agile when she's silly ghost. It mattered. It mattered. The not having agile mattered. Alright. Aruru's turn.
Alright. We're gonna get up.
Alright.
It can...
Yippee. Poof, poof. Bonk.
I'm gonna drag Ignacy away from that spot
Okay.
very quickly.
Why?
I feel a fireball in the future.
Fireball.
Maybe not. Because they are fighting agile, which means they might have good decks.
It's not agile. It's when the stat block's not super in depth, but she's only agile when she's one-handing the staff. She's two-handing it right now, which gives her reach and
Well then.
which. Oh wait, use staff two-hand. Gosh, actually a toggle for this. Oh my god.
Wow.
The issue
Don't
is
forget to-
they've taken away my movement.
Yeah, don't forget
And
to
I'm
assess.
trying to assess. There is a delicate balance between trying not to be, like, not to lose, but also assess how they're fighting.
Yeah.
And so, I've already seen they try to be tactical only after being corrected and losing. I don't need to roll for that.
You still need to, the whole point is to assess, and the way we're mechanically
I know,
doing
like,
that
you
is to.
fucking reach ass tripping motherfucker.
Yeah.
The point is to assess, and yet I'm fucking being deleted here because this person has twice my HP.
Look, you're not supposed to necessarily win. You're supposed to teach.
Okay, I'm gonna be real here. I don't care that I'm not supposed to win. I want to win.
Fair
She
enough.
needs to. It's a matter of pride.
Okay, first we do this. No.
Pain.
Stop.
Pain incarnate. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What is
Bonus
happening
from
right
hitting her? Does the bonus from hitting her help at all?
now? It's one off.
Fuck off. See, I shouldn't have done it. I just should have. And of course, every single one of these. Alright. You know what? You know what? Shield.
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 Shield. Alright. So. It's like, I see. Alright. has to recharge her spell. So she'll take the opportunity to recharge her spell strike and spend the one concentrate action since there's distance between you two. So recharges her spell strike, but she'll be. Yeah, you know what? It just makes sense to take advantage of the distance here. It shoots. They'll strike. Back. Hit.
Bro!
Get it, mine.
What
It
is
didn't matter.
Fuck it!
Fine. Your shield? No, shield mattered. That was a big difference.
What is
Huge
with
difference.
The dice.
They're biased towards our students.
Don't forget you can use the shield to block some of the damage.
How much
Or-
of it can I
Hang on,
block?
hang on. Let me finish rolling
You can press the button.
Hang on. Stop talking for a moment. Find them. Okay, yeah. So you can shield block.
I think you press block on the right.
Hold-
No, you took the damage.
You got
already.
rid of the stop pushing things!
I said don't do anything. Let me finish. So, alright.
Currently
So
the
you can
shield is
block
hardness
this. If you click the block button and then click damage, you will take a blocked amount of damage.
Jesus fucking
Duh.
Christ.
Bam.
Why is this NPC stronger than I am? This is so fucking piezo!
Yeah, plus 20.
Oh my gosh.
A plus 20 to hit.
Yeah, plus 20 hit, bro.
I don't have a plus 20 to hit. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
They're literally
They give her
stronger
plus
than us.
20. Hey, okay. Well, like either way, she's supposed to be rolling with -2 because she's going for like non-lethal.
That's still higher than me.
Yeah, right. That's kind of crazy. Like, what the fuck? Why is it higher? Does she have something? Special
Ruru
upon
has
her?
plus 16, and that's like the highest you can have if you're not a fighter.
Dang. I mean, technically speaking, she's level 8, so she is like slightly ahead of the curve in terms of just level on you.
Yeah, that shouldn't make it like a +4 difference.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, she has more attack than a fighter right now.
Who the fuck set up this NPC stat block?
Yeah, she has more
It's
to
crazy,
hit
dude.
than a fighter of equal level as a magus. What? Huh?
Yeah, it makes no sense. But this is what I've come to expect too. So
Anyways, Ururu's turn.
Eh.
Yeah.
Stab.
Bonk.
Oh, fuck off! Literally all of my dice hate me. Okay. We're gonna try.
No, Jetty.
Finally, holy shit.
All right, that's actually a critical success. So that's. What do you say?
What is a critical success? Tell me.
A critical. Wait, are you trying to like learn about her or do the appraisal?
That's the appraisal
The
roll.
appraisal.
With the
Oh,
bon-
the
with a
or the
bonus
assess,
from
right,
hitting
yeah.
her. Yeah, I'm assessing how she's.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, like, there's not much for me to tell. All right, so she's switching tree mega. She can do true strike, produce flame, all that shit. She doesn't have much going for her. She also has work superstition, so yeah, she actually has a bonus to saving throws and magic. But beyond that, what do you say to her as like your assessment of teachery things?
I would say your tactics have improved over the fight, but being as we're Magus, with as limited magic as we have, you need to be thinking before the fight even starts. You need to assess before you move in. You're showing good adaptation, but you opened the fight very weak.
Okay. I think I get it. All right. Ooh, she pulls her staff back and like takes a step back. This is actually Surprisingly insightful. Assessment.
You want me to hear you guys so you can keep going?
I love how her fucking head is angled in her art. It's like perfect. Right?
It's like
Look
both
at
just
the
fucking
rattlings
flip to
on
look
his
at Simpson.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What? It's you know, you get hurt, but you still need to keep teaching. So I can do that. I mean, I'm gonna heal you guys anyway.
No, I think we're fine.
Okay.
You fight very well,
So-
Professor. I'm this was enlightening. Thank you for indulging me. This helps a lot.
She gives a little bow.
Ew.
Are you casting it
First-
twice?
Yeah, one for each of them.
Oh.
Glug. Oh, I clicked
Do
the
not
wrong
drink
fucking-
my healing.
Clicked the wrong thing. I clicked in the chat window instead of the GM window. GG's, Field for 51.
Alright. For any remaining injuries that you might want looked after, you can come to me. Other than that, I'll be going to check on the rest of the students.
So, Bardrick and Selza actually come up here and then they chat, but Oniji are like, how do you make the staff spin so far? Like, when you went to toe with the professor, like, how do you do that? You teach them? She turns around and she's like, oh, you know, I think I'll take to heart what the professor said before. Yeah, I can teach you. Yeah, watch.
Wow.
Congratulations, Arudu. I think you made someone better at, well, being a magus. You taught them a lesson.
Our combat disciplines may be slightly different, but the fundamentals are still there. The fact of the matter is that combining, well, for lack of a better phrase, sword and sorcery is a specific art.
Certainly. So, how does it feel to be an actual teacher?
It hurts.
I
And
mean, yeah.
you gotta remember, any
Well, you're
victory of
doing
your
the thing. You're doing the thing you wanted.
you gotta remember
And then the tails are wagging.
you gotta remember any victory of your students is a victory for you. That
True.
means you would have won either way.
Quint.
Alright, enough with the sentimental book crap.
Wow.
Wow.
Who's Firefly? Did you shit in his Oreos this morning?
What the fuck?
Replace the cookies of the Oreos.
Also, Jetty's not here right now. Jetty dropped a few minutes
Daddy
back.
died.
I know.
But Alfred, the phrase you're looking for is shit in his Cheerios.
Is that
Oh, no. He meant shit in your Oreos. Make a little
But,
shit sandwich for you.
Wait, no, there was Oreos cereal.
The Oreos!
True, there is.
Oreos?
There were, in fact,
No,
Oreos.
It wasn't
I-
super good.
I know what I said. I meant what I said.
I'm just saying, I know Arudu well enough
He meant
that she
name
wants
brand
to win.
Oreos.
So, it
Oreo
sounds nice
O's.
what you're saying, but it doesn't feel like that.
Well, maybe you should shut your mouth.
Now, anyway, Ignacy, if you need some tips on how to fight as a thaumaturge, I'd be happy to help.
Of course you would.
First tip is
Alright,
to
show me
lose
what
a
you
lot.
got.
So, given it with thaumaturges, our skill set is quite varied. If I recall correctly, you do specialize mostly in alchemy, right?
Yes, yes. I spend a lot of my downtime studying alchemy.
All right.
I'm a thaumaturge of the tome and the cup.
The tome
Chalice.
and the chance. I myself personally am one of the wand and the tome, but it all comes down to how you use your tools. I went more so into scroll esoterica as well. But you can use you can leverage your alchemy in combat as well. It just depends on what you have prepared. A lot of the times, specifically opponents like that, Maguses, fighters, anything that really specialize more in melee combat are going to be difficult for us to deal with, which is why we got to take good stock of what we have and how we can use it creatively. Something I like to keep on me at times, though I'm currently lacking it because I haven't replaced it since last time, is something that can keep me fast. Distance is often your best ally. Find yourself something of a ranged weapon, which is typically what I use my wand for. What
I
I
see.
noted for the most part during your fight with Onichi is the use of your weakness implant. Is that something you typically don't use, or is that did it just slip your mind?
No, more like the fight was over before it began.
Fair enough. Hmm. Perhaps at some point we should have a bit of a sparring match. That said, given for the thaumaturges, it's all about preparation. It'll be interesting to see. What kind of weapon do you use? Let me see.
Yeah, he pulls out like
Nightstick. Oh, I've been using that one in the past, to be honest. Not a bad one. Switch to a monkey fist. It hits a bit harder, while still being good for non-lethal combat.
well, I'm not
Hmm.
exactly looking to pick a fight. It's just comfortable.
Fair enough. Hmm. Not everyone has to specialize in combat after all. But
It's
it
not
can't hurt
really
to be able
about
to defend.
damage. I don't have illusions of becoming a grand adventurer or heroic knight. That
Hmm.
more so taking the physical education, self-defense to heart.
It
After
is
all, I
good to
believe
be able to.
one of you said during our first class that a bit of training of your core body strength was important.
Well, given the things we've been running into over the past few years, even if you don't intend to become a grand adventurer, sometimes trouble just seems to find you.
Fair
As you'll
enough.
have noticed with the Pugwampis and everything, so
However, at that point, I'd rather use explosives. However, I felt that was inappropriate for this class.
you know what? I will commend you on that one.
Although I
That said,
will take it a bit to heart for a bit of, I suppose, ranged combat training if you really want me to apply myself in there.
mm, given your current skill set, it might not be a bad idea, just a suggestion. But it's good to have a backup in case your bombs don't work.
Yes,
As a
perhaps we'll get
thaumaturge,
a what is it? An alchemy crossbow loaded up with beanbags for the class.
you know what? Not a bad idea. If you're studying alchemy to begin with, then leveraging that strength to be applicable in multitude of situations is probably your best bet.
Right. Rightio.
That's it. You did well. She
Thank
didn't.
you.
She didn't outright kill you, so you survived that. That's something you can be proud of. I've seen Aruru do some stuff you wouldn't believe. If you can
Well,
survive in Magus's blow, then you're already doing better than most people out there.
to be honest, I can barely believe what I just witnessed between them. That shocking grasp, oh my gosh. And then the return.
Oh yeah.
Just wait until you see Ururu's shocking grasp.
Yeah, Aruru was pretty much holding back there. I don't think she, if she'd used the spell strike there instead of just, a normal hit, I think that fight would have very much been over immediately.
No kidding.
Magus is scary, man.
But yes, you don't have to tell me. I have learned that firsthand about 5 minutes ago.
Well, I think that's enough sparring for today. I think we all have wounds to lick.
Mariam, are you doing all right over there?
As you say that, you turn around. She does like a yeah, just like palm strikes through the a dummy's head.
Yeah, I think you're doing all right over there.
What, Melindy? I can't hear you over the music I have playing out of my familiar.
I hate that.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
Thanks.
Oh my god, is it
Jetty is
the Legend
back.
of Jetty's back?
Jetty's back, sort of, maybe. Still muted though.
There we go. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything relevant.
Aru got to do the teacher thing for once. Alright. That'll wrap up today's class, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
So, and last page. All right, party. You did it. Successfully did a second day of class. Congratulations. You survived college, but this time you're the teachers.
We are the college.
Become as college.
We are the college.
I'm the hot teacher.
We're
Oh, that's
all the
Firefly.
hot teacher.
I mean, yeah, we're all the hot teacher.
We are
We're
literally
all
just
hot
Except
in different
Malimbi.
ways.
Plus
Shut up.
Wow, Malibi's hot. Look at him.
You have bro. You have 8 eyes and you still can't see shit.
Cast heat
Wow.
metal on Zeta
Well,
and he'll be the hot teacher.
well, you have 4 eyes,
Wow.
and apparently you can't see shit because I have 10 eyes, you moron.
Meow.
Damn, the vitriol.
I mean, that just makes my initial point even worse for you.
Yeah, it makes your initial point even worse on account of that you were wrong.
It gives
have
you
two
more
eyes
eyes
twice,
that you still
text on
can't
me.
see shit with.
Well, I'm happy to be teaching and all, but it doesn't really feel like I'm growing myself much while doing it.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm just trying to guide them as much as I can, but they seem to have themselves covered for the most. I don't
Yeah.
know if what I'm doing as a teacher right now is really all that beneficial.
There is one student that I'm kind of worried about, even though she's an overachiever. It's
Iboko.
I don't know why I feel worried about her.
I mean, as far as academics go, I don't think we have to be worried about her. It's more of a social thing.
She's completely unmotivated.
That's
She
what I
has the
mean.
potential to be one of the honestly best mages in the college at the rate that she absorbs information, but she just does not care.
Perhaps, I mean, I've heard before how like there are gifted kids, and then because everything is so easy to them, they are understimulated and therefore unmotivated.
Yeah, but
Perhaps we need to come up with a way to truly challenge Iboku.
I think for her
Firefly
the
is
challenge will be dealing with other people. And I don't know
Oh,
if
honestly, just so everybody knows, Firefly would have been teaching kineticism today
sure.
because she's working on like this giant
Yeah.
like field trip to teach about insects and bugs and such like that.
Honestly, I'm less concerned about the two students and more about us. Well, mainly myself. I mean, we get this big promotion, and they say that of how proud they are of us and of everything we have accomplished. But I mean, we've been teaching for a few weeks now, and I feel like I've completely halted my own growth.
I mean, I'm working on things in my spare time beyond
Same.
that.
I
Yeah.
mean, sure, like I'm making my rituals more efficient. I'm spending time contemplating my magic theorem, but I don't know, maybe teaching's not the right challenge for me.
I can kind of understand that. That's it. I do feel a sort of responsibility to the next. I don't want to call it the next generation. They're practically as old as I am. Hell, we were students together not that long ago for some of them, but for lack of a better word, I do. You know my situation, right? I've told you a bit about my past, how I had a brother that is no longer with me.
Hmm.
Like I do feel like being here, the way things are now, it will help me leave something behind. If I can get people to learn something here and just have influence on their life,
I
yeah.
personally feel like I don't know. This isn't what I was exactly thinking of doing with my life.
Melanie, I respect your immortality projects, but for me, that's just never been
Well, that's fair
my
enough.
goal. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. And honestly, Firefly, I think you're a very good fit for this kind of life, but that's rather up to
Is
you
it
if you're
because
really enjoying it.
is that because I'm able to talk about insects and bugs like no tomorrow just
No,
because I'm fascinated with it?
no, though that does help. No, the reason why I say that is because I think that considering your situation, the the idea of you being able to pass along knowledge to all these people is well deserved.
Then out of you're not gonna weigh in on this conversation.
Firefly's wings droop.
How's your experience been so teachers?
Oh, we have guests.
Hmm?
Hmm.
Ah,
Hello, once
Ah,
again, friends.
it has been a
welcome.
while since we've last seen each other.
It has been a while.
It is good to see you. How has your stay at the Magambia been going?
Wonderful, wonderful, friends. However, there was a small bit of time where we did not have as strong of a feeling. Like, this is where we've meant to come. No fate of guidance. And so we
Hmm.
spent some time doing soul searching for the last week, 2. But after reflecting upon our time here, It was clear. Montgomery. Wonderful. The things we've learned here. Fantastic. Great breadth of knowledge. Many things to learn. And so, we decided to stay. Return to the classes. And have even started on a new project of our own.
What's your new project?
Interesting.
Working on how plants grow in urban sprawl. So I'll give details at a later date. Maybe when I finish the project.
Very well.
I think I'd be interested in that. I've been working
So,
on a theory of mine. Sorry.
I'm certainly
Regardless.
happy that you've decided to stay, but what brings you to us specifically?
Ah, as I said, we've been gone for a couple of weeks. So, when we came back, John and Timo said classes had started up again. Well, and so he decided to place us in yours.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
how very
Well,
nice of him. You're
the more the merrier.
very welcome
More
to
the merrier.
stay here.
Yes. They kind of like clap and it's like, yes, applaud your success in becoming teachers.
Thank you, thank you. We look forward to having you here. As for that, well, you said you have a project regarding the growth of plants. I'm not quite sure I'm the teacher for you for that, but I
Anything
mean,
having to
if
do
you'd
with
like to-
insects is me, but
I think nature and insects and plants, to the extent, is probably more your area of expertise, Firefly.
That's it. I have a bit of knowledge on the jungle, but beyond that,
Firefly scratches are. Hmm, I could try my best to help.
that's it.
Bugs and
There will be some
plants
general
do kind of need
classes.
each other.
True.
You probably know a lot more about plants than you realize, considering your knowledge of insects must have some extension to the plants they interact with.
I can tell you which insects eat which plants like no tomorrow, but
And I'm certain that you can tell us why.
I forgot Malimi is an expert in nature.
well, I know that some insects like monarch caterpillars the eat milkweed for its poison effect when they get older. When they turn into butterflies, their poison's transferred to them.
Yes.
Sorry. Scratching her cheek, realizing she's going off on a tangent. Anyway,
My
I'll try my best
apologies.
to assist.
You'll, of course,
Yeah,
be
but
welcome
don't
in our
eat
class.
monarch ones. Trust me, you don't want to.
You'll, of course, all be welcome in our class, and if you seek any help on your projects, we have ample willingness to assist, and at least a good bit of knowledge.
Of course. Of
Mm.
course. It is good to see you all again. And great to learn for you.
Firefly nods. Anyway, if you need my assistance, don't be afraid to come looking for me, okay?
Of course. They all kind of bow and go off their way.
Firefly wanders off on her own.
Well, more students. That's the thing.
Well, that confirms that the egg has been moved.
Mm.
It's weird. They they say they don't feel a presence anymore, and well, I'm happy they decided to stay at the Magopia. I was
You no longer feel drawn to going in the like basement anymore.
okay.
Well, I
I was
suppose that's so
curious
sad.
if I was going to continue having that feeling.
So, you good, Aruru? That was quite a sigh.
Then it's like leaning over Brew, looking down at her.
By the way, Firefly's going to look for that student,
Eyebrow
the
raise.
one she's been concerned about.
Ipoko.
Boko.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if Kiria is like talking, we just can't hear her, or if there's no actual response.
Rue just pacing.
Okay. Facing.
Are you actually talking, Carrie?
No, they're typing in
she's-
chat.
we just see the hat from behind the desk.
Oh, like climbing on the desk. Uh-oh, see, Firefly's the only one acting closer to it being a teacher, I've noticed, than most of the others.
I mean, you got
Oh,
a
but
lecture.
I'm the gym teacher.
Yeah. And Aruru did a good
Ruru
job
did good.
teaching.
Aruru
No.
is
Well, from what I've seen.
I'm the gym teacher and the history teacher.
since it has Aruru been like this for a long time?
Want to know something ironic though?
Is
Is
this
that
Oh, man,
this seems rather odd for Aruru?
Aruru can get contemplative internally at times.
I mean, I'll give her her space if that's what she wants. I'm just, You know, if something's bothering you, you can come to us anytime on your own pace.
Do, 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 do.
Dame hops off. Across the Ruru, crawls into arms.
Your problems are valued.
Damn it! Now I can't do what I want to because I have a Dame.
Oh, well, I mean, well, you mean you can still probably do it, right?
You trying to disappear under the desk, then teleport and act like, like and walk into the room all dramatically. Like, wait, y'all started without me? Where it's like, wait.
No, it's just like, hold on, let me read it.
Aha.
Fireflies being Firefly, don't look for looking for
Okay,
a
I
particular
can't.
student.
Okay,
Oh. You're not gonna like walk off silently and hide without Dame being concerned.
Ruru's just gonna pet Dame.
Dame nuzzles. She's like trying to like nuzzle into your cheek, like nudging you.
Alright. She's gonna come out from behind the desk with Dame. Gonna gently set Dame down. Which I can't do. There we go.
What?
And then
Fireball. Oh.
I can't delete my token.
One
Nothing
more
personnel,
level,
kid.
like if you have this at 5th level, you get to do this within 1 mile, and you don't need to
Teleport
be able
anywhere
to
into
see it.
Tombu instantly.
Yeah, so as far as the rest of you can see, she just poofs.
I know the spell translocate. Can I realize what she just cast?
I mean, do you recognize
Recognize
spell?
Yeah.
Actually, no, wait, no. When you know the spell that someone is casting, you automatically can tell what it is.
Yeah. She just dimension doored.
Ow.
Wait,
The
how far
copyright
is
gods
100?
come out of the walls and start hitting you, Din.
Yeah, this would be about 120 feet. Right there.
I'm I'm going
Well,
to
we can
dimension door to. Okay, so like relative to what is around us, like if we're going through walls.
Well, it needs to be a place
She
you
just
can
fucking
see.
runs
so-
away.
She went at a slight angle so that way she could sneak
She
around the tables
literally
and
just like
leave.
teleports and runs out the door.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not through. It's not through walls.
It's anywhere you can see.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Ah.
at 5th level, you can go anywhere.
So she basically
yeah,
put herself
Firefly is
like
just
behind one of these tables and then just to the door.
Firefly
She's
left as well.
she is that direction.
Yum.
Well,
She neumes. Neumes away.
Meow.
Where's
Meow.
the tiny anime girl running from the larger anime girl?
I think
No.
Oh yeah.
either she wanted to show off or she wants to be alone right now.
I did that. I did that where she's just being playful, but like, that's not really an Aruru thing to do, I
No,
feel.
I don't know. It felt like she was bothering her.
Maybe.
I do agree, but being playful is not entirely out of character.
I heard you comment on that a little bit, Vincent, but she was being rather fidgety. So,
I mean,
Yeah, she wanted to say. She just wanted to say something.
Firefly being
I was
Firefly
gonna
just
say.
looking for her student.
I'll be going.
Whatever.
I'm preparing for tomorrow to introduce the students to ritual cast.
Hmm.
yeah, I'll keep
I just
working on
thought
like
about the
explaining
funny
it to
thing that
people.
that could happen to Firefly. Uh, accidental. Accidental. Her curse activates. That's something Firefly's been worried about internally.
Oh no.
Fair
Mm.
enough.
Just
Actually,
accidentally
what do
activate her
what-
Curse of the Maelstrom in the middle of class.
I need to prepare a couple of things
Yeah.
for class tomorrow.
Just Firefly going to check on one of her students to make sure she's okay.
Alright. Well, where did Aruru go?
That's a very good question.
Zen is gonna go to Aruru's room.
Actually, I was also going to do that.
The Aruru room?
Aru room.
Oh, woo, 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 woo.
You'd probably
Ooh.
see me knocking on her door by the time you get there, Sensen.
Yeah, where are all y'all living right now? Firefly and Malimbi moved in together in their own house. What did
I'm
what
living.
did the rest what did the
Somewhere,
rest of you do?
TM.
I'm in the classroom.
He lives in the
Man lives in the classroom.
Bro lives in the garage.
He's that gym teacher.
Dude, you know, it's kind of ironic. In high school, the wrestling coach was also my history teacher,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
Zeta is a wrestling archetype.
Ah.
Zeta really do be just like its high school fucking teacher.
I need a wooden sword now.
He's a wooden sword. What the fuck?
Huh?
The stereotypical gym coach with the bamboo
Oh, the
sword.
Japanese con. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Okay, Japanese gym teacher. Okay.
Bam.
Apparently me and Sensen are going to stop by Aruru's place.
Aurora has not moved yet.
I think Zenzen hasn't moved either, actually.
Me neither. Though Yudin's probably looking for a place to live, but hasn't found anything yet. Yeah, and I'll be knocking on Aruru's door by the time Sensen gets there, probably. Because I did leave a little bit before Sensen.
Alright,
Yeah,
last
dude.
time I was in here, Zenzen was depressed.
Just
Ooh.
Firefly being Firefly and being worried about people.
Sensen, I guess you had the same idea as me.
Yeah.
Your ears are like pinned.
I don't hear a Discord jump scare knock effect.
Got you, fam. Got you. Or that, yeah.
Hello, Aruru.
Hi.
May we come in? I'll look at Sensen and step through the door. You you left in a bit of a surprise, so me and Sensen wanted to check up on you.
I mean, things are going relatively okay. I mean, we got that visit from the Anati, and some of the
Yeah,
students seem to be making progress.
yeah.
Squint.
So then, why do you seem to kind of look like you're feeling a little shaken?
Aruru is looking like she's really conflicted.
Look, you don't have to tell us what's going on, but if you have something going on and you tell us, then maybe we can help or at least support you.
Well, that's the problem. It's the rest of you that needs supporting. I feel guilty that I'm exactly where I want to be.
That you don't have to feel guilty about achieving what you want.
No,
Yeah.
That's it. If we know that you are happy, that would help us more than anything.
Yeah.
But it has to be true.
look, I just like I move one step forward with helping another training magi, and then I see the rest of you being like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Except Zeta. Zeta seems perfectly content in his little garage.
Aruru, me being unsure doesn't mean that there's something wrong. But I don't like to stagnate. I'm very bad at just being happy doing one thing. I like to keep trying and doing new things. So until I get, and I don't like being bad at something. So teaching, because it's new, is something I'm not comfortable with yet. But it also feels like I'm stagnating a little bit because of that, which is why I'm conflicted. But that doesn't mean that there's something wrong, or that you shouldn't be proud that that's not your situation and that you are thriving.
No, it's literally you are literally the thing I came here to do. Like this whole group, and I am frustrated because I am simultaneously doing the exact thing I want to do, to be able to do that for my friends.
I'm gonna kneel down a bit and grab Aruru's And I am really, really happy that you are doing exactly what you want to do.
Yeah,
That
shame.
puts me at ease more than anything. Because it tells me that even if I'm unsure yet, that we are in the right direction. And I, with the help of you, of Sensen, and of all of us and our students, will surely eventually find my spin in it.
Like, oh, Haru, you remember what I said that one time, like a long time ago? Just us. I said you were inspirational, but motivational. You're all of us, not just now that you have students, them. Like, you just being you and just being strong is like that. That does help. So it's not like you're doing nothing by doing what you want to do. Like it has like a much more like serious expression, like it's like a calm serious than she normally does.
Or is fidgeting.
What's up?
No teleporting. She closes the blind so she can't see out the window.
Romeo.
You need a line of sight.
What's up, Haruru?
Mm. Words failing.
Look, how I feel is complicated, and least not of all because of I was being influenced by a literal magic artifact. Having that be gone has made me feel a little bit uncertain about my place in the Maccabea as a whole, especially now that we also have this new role. It's just new, and that takes time to figure out. But it doesn't mean that I'm unhappy or that we're going anywhere, even if some of us are still finding our swing in it. You can't help me with how I feel because of a magic artifact influencing me, but you can help us in other ways, as you always have. But for that, you do need to be honest with us if you're feeling frustrated.
But my frustrations aren't with being a teacher.
No, they're with us, technically, indirectly. And that's important to know as well.
Listen, you gotta understand. I am already struggling right now because I can't take if I told the whole group that I'm worried about you and then you all start complimenting me. I cannot take simultaneously being worried and flustered.
Okay. Well,
Cute. Oh wait, sorry.
if you can't stop being frustrated, then we will wait with complimenting you. But what do you feel frustrated with exactly? Us or yourself?
It, like I see like all very capable people and I'm just like How do I help you guys reach where you want to be?
You've honestly always already been doing that. I
No,
mean,
but more.
I don't know exactly. I felt very supported by the whole group when I did that ritual with for Zeta. I was pretty worried about it, but you and the rest being there made me feel very confident. But this is just different. I'm unsure about the situation right now for a lot of reasons. So I don't know exactly how I can or want to be helped. I think I want to be, but I don't know how. So I can't really tell you what I need. Because I don't even know that. It is frustrating.
Eh, do you do you want me to be honest about something? I'm um I'm also not sure about being here anymore, honestly. Because since we kind of haven't been doing as much stuff lately, now more focused on the teaching stuff. My problem has been getting a lot worse, and I'm starting to feel like a ticking time bomb. Eh,
The fuck was that Peter
uh,
Griffin ass laugh?
You shut the fuck up.
Zen Zen's going to motion for you to lean down.
You,
No, sorry,
Ruru.
I'm out of it. I have a fever.
Pat.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, Pat. Zen leans down.
She's going to grab both of your cheeks.
Squish.
It's going to be okay.
Zen actually pulls away. It looks a lot more like, super serious. I don't think it is, though.
She's gonna grab your cheeks again.
She stands up taller.
She's going to climb you.
I'm going to give Aruru a boost.
I was hoping you were gonna pull out the grippers, the little like gripper claw thing.
No.
You
All I can
reach
think
up,
of
it's
the
like
grippers
get
is
back down here.
Like the little plastic grabby toy I had as a kid that had like a T-Rex at the end.
Exactly.
That feels like very
She
curious.
is going to get close and look you dead in the eye and say, "It is going to be okay."
okay. I I feel like it's getting stronger. The more I the less I'm like doing all like fighting and stuff, the more restless it's getting. And the more magic I use, the more powerful it's getting. But then when I'm not casting anything at all, it's also just getting stronger. But by just magicking me, I think. Now that I'm aware of what I think is happening. And I don't know if this place is capable of dealing with it in case it does happen. I don't know if it's safe to be here.
She's like starting to tear up.
Zen Zen, this is one of the safest places you could be.
Aruru is right. if anywhere can safely handle anything going wrong with your situation, then it's most likely the Magambia and us.
Okay,
Terrifying.
when my parents dealt with this, they were definitely a lot stronger than us. And it took my grandma all of her power to protect a single building for a few minutes. So, like a high level priestess, just so, so weakened afterwards that she could barely move or talk for like weeks after. I don't
Look,
know if this place is able.
there may not actively be more than maybe 2 people who are going to be as strong as your family were here at the Magambia, but the magic of Old Mage Tembe does remain. And that man didn't just beat gods, he outwitted them. If something goes wrong, it's the old ward's spells and magic weaved throughout this place, of all things, are going to be your best bet at containing this power. And you have us here, and we can help save you if that were to happen from whatever it is. We'll get you out.
She's like doing a thing where it's like she doesn't do like the bodily motions of crying, but like there's tears. The tears are coming out. She's crying, but not like doing like the sobbing thing.
The sob.
Aurora's going to give her a hug.
I'll
Big hug back.
hesitantly put my hand on Sensen's shoulder, not really entirely still sure if I should also go for a hug.
Dame puts paw on Yidin's leggy. Was it your normal hand or your spider hand?
Like my regular, like my finger
Okay,
hands.
on your hand. Okay.
Try fingers. But
No. Stop. Try pickle. Anyway.
Try pickle.
Behold, dog.
At Dame doing that, I hesitantly, like, kind of awkwardly also put my arms around the both of you.
Eh. Sorry, I didn't mean to make all this about me. We're here for.
We're here for each other.
I was about to get back in the classroom. Everyone kind of just walked off before I could say anything. I just kind of exploded out. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize for being honest with us about how you feel. It's just difficult to be in such a transition, I think. I mean, as much as I complain about our tasks as attendants, at least we knew what we were doing.
Yeah, and it's like it was like a double-edged sword for me. It was like getting out there to expend this energy, I guess per se, helped me manage things. But at the same time, it also just awaken new feelings that made things worse. Like just seeing the mayor's house just made me see my grandparents' shrine and from my point of view, me trying to destroy it. But that wasn't me. That was it. Because the original idea is that something that I knew was bad was in there, and so I just thought destroy. And it just kept thinking that word over and over again until something snapped me out of it.
Mm-hmm. The reason I was so argumentative with Gentimo about the egg was because I was worried that without that hole, I wasn't gonna feel like I should be here either. And I already feel like I'm lacking something that's keeping me around, so I was extra worried because of that. So that's something I've always felt something missing. But even with it gone, I does feel even emptier, and I can't really explain why or how, but I'm not going anywhere, I think. Not that I have anywhere to go, but all the same.
And it kind of just like shits down like against the wall.
Hug.
Tail wags softly. Ears are still pinned, but she has a slight smile.
I think that's everything that's gonna be said.
Yeah, alright.
Yep.
That's that. Oh.
Wow.
Team? We'll pick this up next week, huh?
Fuck!
We can keep going.
No, we can't.
No.
I mean, what do you have,
No,
Jetty? What
it's
do you
Joe.
need? What do you need?
I was going to talk to a student, remember?
Oh yeah, no, that's not happening.
Uh,
Next session.
Yeah, next session. All right. I hope everyone had a good time. Right?
have
I'm
a
not
good
just-
time, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Jetty. Next time
Next
you
week
be a
we'll
big
do more of
spotlight.
this.
But now
Or
you can actually
Dragon's
prepare to
Den.
talk to that student.
Ooh. Yep. And
I
we
had
can
a
see
pretty
about
talk
a raid.
to.
A raid in Manjaro, perhaps.
I had a week already to prepare, but I can wait another.
Fine, we'll be playing this campaign for probably another year or two, so that's fine.
1,000 years later.
So that's why it was called the Strength of Thousands.
Thanks 1,000 sessions.
Thanks for 1,000 sessions. Yep, you gotta
Have a good
play
night.
for like
Good night.
Bye.
50 years. Alright. Nobody to raid. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next week. Probably going Tuesday. I'm not gonna promise tomorrow,
Bye-bye.
but like Tuesday. But